This is Gunjan Palere, student of BSc 5th SAM. Today my topic is Antigenic Determinants. Firstly, I will thank respected Dr. Dipali Jet ma'am to give me this opportunity to represent my topic. Before understanding what does antigenic determinants mean, we should know about the term antigen. So, any substance that induces the immune system to produce antibodies against it is called an antigen. Several scientists have been trying to understand the structure of antigen. They wanted to know what portion is an antigen is capable of inducing an immune response. So the note of response was carried out to understand the nature of this antigen. So what they discover is an internal antigen is not capable of inducing an immune response. There are very specific reasons in an antigen which is capable of inducing an immune response. That way, if you look an antigen, it has two portions. So an antigen will have two reasons. One reason is what we call a hapton, another reason what we call a carrier. A hapton is more portion of an antigen which is immunogenic that has the capacity to induce an immune response, and this is a small portion. It may be the reason of 6 to 15 amino acid row, that is an hapton, but hapton are normally associated with a carrier. Carrier can be a sequence of amino acid which may not have an immunogenic response, but this association, that is hapton plus carrier combination, is capable of an inducing an immune response. So this is known as the structure of antigen. Now understand that this hapton 6 to 15 amino acid reason that they are normally is the way by which an antigen expresses its response. So a few sequences will be projected outward. This is the reason which is showing response of particular reason, and this reason which immunogenic is what we called antigenic determinants. It is also known as epitopes. So the epitopes are the nothing but it is antigenic determinants of an antigen. When we look at the antigenic determinants, there are many characteristics of antigenic determinants. First, it is the short set of a sequence that is 6 to 15 amino acid length that becomes an antigenic determinant. Second, they can be continuous or discontinuous. Now the question arrives that what does continuous and discontinuous antigenic determinants mean? So first, the continuous antigenic determinants, it is also known as linear antigenic determinant, is that when we make a primary sequence structure of protein, these antigenic determinants can be in a continuous form and each one is capable of inducing an immune response. That is the meaning of continuous antigenic determinants. Example, myoglobin. That there are total 5 antigenic determinants have been identified in myoglobin. Now discontinuous antigenic determinants. It is also known as conformational antigenic determinants. This also has an antigenic determinants with 129 pair of amino acid, but here what happen is it become very efficient antigenic determinants only when it is folded and come closer than both amino acid combined together to form an effective antigenic determinants. And the third characteristics is in myoglobin we have seen that there are 5 antigenic determinants have been identified, and this also have a GREW region. These are immunosilent region, that is another characteristic. So antigenic determinants are separated by immunosilent region, and what to understand is that there are certain antigenic determinants are highly important. So we say that they are immunodominant. For example, in the case of lysosine, it has very immunodominant antigenic determinants. That is sequence number 60 to 83. It forms an antigenic determinants and that become an immunodominant antigenic determinants, which means this antigenic determinants is more powerful, more capable of inducing immunoresponse than other antigenic determinants. Thank you. I hope you understand what does antigenic determinants mean. Thank you.